So,
together.
so we gonna jump into it though. Puff,
Okay.
Puff got a lot of allegations going on. He settled out fast with
Okay.
Cassie. What's your thoughts on that right there?
So I feel as if okay, so I remember an interview with Tommy Davis, right? If you go on YouTube, he's talking about how Diddy was like his intern bodyguard or whatever, and he was like, "Man, Diddy is crazy." He said he seen this man beat up some man, and he was like, he knew that day that something was wrong with him. So off of that, certain things that he didn't even like, everybody didn't say, like even with 50 Cent saying that the nigga wanted to take him shopping, like I just
Mhm.
knew
I
it
was
was
about to say that. I
yeah,
was
it
just
was
about to
just
say that.
it's like in so many ways people have subconsciously, subliminally like been snitching on him
Hmm.
or like saying certain things to expose him. So it make you wonder like what is really up, you know?
Facts. Do you think he's guilty of this stuff, or you think this is just like just a new bag right before? I got a two-part answer to that. You
I
think this is like the new bag for women to like press, come back 30, 40 years like Bill Cosby and say he raped me, he all word me, he did this, he assaulted me and beat me up. You think that's the new bag for females now? How to come make a come up?
no, I don't think this is a new bag. I just think women are getting to the point where they're having courage
Mm,
to speak up against their abuser.
okay,
Because I have never been domestically abused, but just knowing, like having that fear. And
right.
when you have power and money,
Mm-hmm.
I think that play a lot in people role.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure, for sure. Why you think he's guilty though?
Who did
Yeah.
it? I think Diddy's guilty for the simple fact. Slowly but surely, people have been exposing. Like I never knew Cassie was posting pictures with her lip busted, her forehead swollen. It's just like what? Like that's so sad. So now that it's all coming about, and you go back in time, you like, wow, this girl was really, she was in a dark space. Um, yeah.
Yeah, he was actually used to beat on his baby mama Kim,
Yes.
and I think she had hit him with a corkscrew, and that's something that you open wine with, and
Yes.
hit his artery or something. And you know what I'm saying? She went through the same abuse as well.
Yes.
Did he got a history of doing this stuff though? Why do you think a lot of people still work with him with all these allegations and stuff?
Power. He got the power. He got the connects. He got the money. He knows how to manipulate mentally. When somebody is so hungry for fame or in debt or just fucked up, they go kind of listen to their master. you know, People don't have that free will to be like, man, fuck this. I'm letting all this go. When you haven't created something on your own and you let like a corporate or like a label do it for you, you
Mm,
kind of are like stuck
right.
because you didn't do that. They did
Mm-hmm.
that. That's why it's a true saying. You can't break me because you ain't make me. If I build
Mm,
my own platform,
yeah.
you can't take what I did for myself away. But when you let
Right.
people do that, I
Yeah.
can snatch that away.
What's your thoughts on, did I think I see the video he was calling Fab Daddy,
Oh,
Daddy,
that's
call
another
me Daddy. I like when Daddy do that, calling me Daddy, and I thought that
look.
was kind of zesty
That
right
was
there. That was very
very
zesty.
zesty. And they
It,
talked about that shit too on the Breakfast Club.
yeah,
He
they
laughed
did
it
a,
off,
mm-hmm.
talking about I forgot what the fuck he said, but that right there was a
I,
suspect.
I think Charlamagne said, you like it when another man call you Daddy?
Right?
And he tried to brush it off
Yeah, he
like,
tried to brush it off or
Daddy.
try to say he was drunk or some
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Like, oh, nigga.
That's his PR. That's the PR talking.
Yeah.
What does the word zesty mean to you though?
Um, Zesty, flamboyant, fruity.
So does it really mean you full fledged gay, or is just showing signs of
It's almost
gayness?
like a queer. Queer as
Okay.
in, yeah. It's kind of hard because with men, like with as women, like once a woman knows you're gay, you really can't be bi. But it's like zesty is kind of like bi.
Mm,
So
interesting.
But when a
Do you?
female, once a female know like a man that did something with another man, you're automatically gay. You can't really go back.
Okay, we gonna touch on that
Okay.
later. We gonna get to that later. I got a few more on the Diddy stuff. Do you on the allegations? Now, do you think Bill Cosby did it though?
Oh,
Lil Bill, you think Lil Bill did it? Touch those
this
women
the
and
thing. This the thing. We
drug
will
those
never
women.
know. This is the thing. We will never know because we
Mm-hmm.
wasn't there and we don't have enough people that was like his bodyguards or on his team stating, yeah, Bill did used to, like Diddy. It's people actually exposing. They didn't written books. They didn't set it on social media. They didn't did it in like in um memos that we can read in between the lines. With Bill Cosby, you would have to kind of been there. We don't know.
Well, my thing is should at least be a time like we got the statute of limitations on certain crimes. You know, it's 5, 6,
Right,
7 years, except for murder. Murder's anytime. You could commit a crime of murder 40 years later in your 20s, and when you're 70, they come knocking on your door to come
right,
pick you up.
right.
Do you think there should be a statute of limitations on when women come out? Because Bill Cosby, they came out in the 60s and 70s when these are old ass women, 75, 89, 90 years old, somebody he
Right.
did this to me, and his man went to jail. Surviving R. Kelly got R. Kelly indicted and locked up. Do you think there should be a time limit on this? A statute of limitations on when women should come out, though?
See, that's the thing. I can't really speak on that or say yes, we should have an expiration date on that. Because again, like I said, with women, it takes them time to actually come about and say that. Like sometimes that's hurtful to say I got raped or somebody
Mm-hmm.
date raped me or
What is rape, though? Before we go further,
what
what
is
is
rape?
rape?
So rape is not getting consent from that individual. So whether you are drugging them, putting pills in their drink, giving them a drug that they were unaware of, or taking it with their awareness and they're screaming. That is rape. Not giving consent, not saying, yes, I'm with it, I'm ready, come on, let's do it.
Right. You
That's
ever see the movie Higher Learning? Have you ever seen that movie Higher Learning?
no.
Okay. Well, this is spoiler. Now, this is what raped me is when the girl she was having sex with the guy. They were both drunk. She wanted to use a condom. He did. He kept going, and she said, "Stop, stop!" And he didn't. He continued. Then she fought him off. Now that's what the R word to me. We gotta say R word too. We're going on YouTube.
Okay.
R word. That's R word to me. When she said stop and you continue to keep going, guys, you rolling the dice with your life. You gambling with your life, guys. When they say stop, you need to tell her to leave and get the hell off, because you looking at some charges right now,
Okay.
and I ain't talking about Dodge.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what it mean to me. Uh, we're gonna go back to the zesty thing. Now, why is it okay for it's so cool? Why are females not judged and shamed for being gay like men are, especially black men?
You know what? It's just a double standard, and that's something we would never be able to like get away from. Women
Mm-hmm.
can get away with certain things, but again, men. I ain't gonna say men allow it, but y'all are kind of okay with it. Men like when their girl go both ways. Oh, because I mean, we can do threesomes. We can get it popping.
Mm-hmm.
So it's always kind of been that way, even in the ancient times.
Right, right.
The,
So,
the, the, the
basically,
Egyptians had several wives. Do you think
so
they was
basically,
just
mm-hmm.
having sex with him? No. They always.
Yeah, I mean the men in those times had concubines and
Yeah.
harems. I don't agree with that stuff because I just think you just get. Yeah, I don't agree with it, but that's how what the times were. Uh, yeah, but I feel like nowadays with the feminist movement, women are mad that they don't get. They want the responsibilities of men. They don't want the responsibilities of men. They just mad at the things that men can do and they can't do and not be judged for it at this point. They want to do everything a man can do without being judged for it and held accountable for it. You laughing because you know it's true what I'm saying though. Are you a
You
feminist?
you can be a little right on that.
Are you a feminist?
So tell me, what is a feminist?
You no answer my question first and I'm gonna
No,
ask yours.
I'm really asking you, what is a feminist?
Oh, but I'm asking, are you a feminist? That's a yes or no.
That's the thing. How can I say yes or no if I don't know what a feminist is?
A feminist. Now, I believe in choice. Now, I do believe in women should have a choice in what they want to do. I believe modern day feminism is basically saying that men ain't worth a damn, and it's all men's fault, and we need somebody to come save us and blame men for everything.
So a feminist is someone that is basically a girl's girl. That's
No, no, no.
women.
They
Women
hate
are
men.
always right.
A modern day feminist is somebody who's misandrous.
Okay.
You know what that word
No, what
is?
is misandrious?
Women who hate men.
Okay. So to answer your question, if that's what a feminist is, no, I am not a feminist because I don't hate men. Now, do I talk my shit about men? Yes, but it don't be to the point I hate them. I want better for them.
Well,
I want them to.
if you bashing, if anybody get up and bashing the opposite sex, that's hate to me. That's well, that's considered like if you get up and got always something negative to say about the opposite sex or whatever, that's bashing to me.
You're
That's
right.
one thing of constructive criticism, but that's one thing to just get up in the morning and bash. You got platforms that get up and talk shit about men,
No,
talk shit about
you're
women,
right.
and they just do this all. They ain't got nothing positive. They have no positive things they want to mention, anything healthy for the conversation. They just mention everything negative. They
You're
focus on
right.
the worst instead of the good. But yeah, that's crazy to me. But okay, we're gonna change the theme up a little bit. So recently, T.I.'s son Kane was going viral for cussing his parents out and
Yes.
saying these things. A lot of people saying he's a rich kid just trying to act hard. What's your thoughts on
Yeah. So
Kane?
I had just watched that video, and it's crazy because when I was watching it, I'm like, this it's giving ATL Nunu. You know, like how she came from the good suburbs and she would try to sneak into the hood, or
Mm-hmm.
and it's like in that case, he lived both because it seems like his grandma, who he lived with majority of the time, was kind of like in the hood or not where they were at. So he kind of was living like two double
Right.
lives. Um,
And he said he's standing. Let me say this right quick and let you go. He said he's standing on business.
yeah. So I don't know what standing on business is with him or what that meant, but from the video, it was a cry for help. It just seems as if the parents, again, when you are a celebrity, you busy, you probably got nannies, or you're probably sending your kids to different places. And since I don't know, I think he's the baby. I think he's missing something. Like that video was like a cry for like, look, y'all help me. Like
You know what I
y'all
look
kind of
at it is?
neglecting me.
I think the culture has fucked it up, the black culture, because in a sense, he's a guy who's privileged, who has an exuberant amount of, numerous amount of resources, but yeah, he's trying to act gangster in the hood. See, in the black community, we was taught to act gangster in the hood. That makes you a man, because you can take those penitentiary chances, you can take those risks. That make you a man because you can shoot that gun. You can go time and do the jail. That make you a real nigga.
Yeah,
And he's so fucked up by this culture, and he's in the shadow of his dad because his dad was about that life. Ti, he's been in jail numerous times.
yeah,
He got caught with grenades and rocket launchers and
yeah.
all type of silencers. Like he had the type of guns Call of Duty only had and Modern Warfare had.
Right.
And I guess he's living in that shadow, kind of like with Lil Meech want to be like his dad, playing
Yeah,
gangster movies and moving like this, caught with guns at the airport. I
yeah.
just think they're trying to live in their father's shadow.
Yes. I agree.
That's what,
I agree.
that's what I think though,
Yeah,
right there about that.
it could be, living in your parents' shadow, and two, it could actually be something. Again, I feel like everybody has family feuds. Everybody has some type of family trauma that has not been dealt with. It's kind of been swept under the rug. So it could, both statements could be true.
Right. Are you a Chris Brown fan?
I love Chris Brown. Yeah,
Now, Chris Brown said his thoughts on the Middle East. I don't know if you're keeping up with politics though. How old are you?
I am. Oh, that. Oh, over here asking me my age. I'm 29.
Okay, cool. So, I don't know if you watch politics. Usually, females in their 20s don't watch politics, watch the news, and keep up. But
You know,
you said what?
No, I really don't.
My dad. But there's been a fight going on in the Middle East. Chris Brown said, "I'm a Pyru. I'm not Muslim." Would you? What's your thoughts on Chris Brown still gang banging and shit, claiming he's a gang banger? He from Cappanude, Virginia.
He said he was a
Yeah,
gangster.
he's a gang banger. Pyru good. He's a blood affiliate. He's a gang member,
Okay.
active gang member.
Okay. I don't know. I really don't have no comment on that because it's like I see Chris Brown and then I don't see Chris Brown.
Do you believe he's really a gang member though?
No.
And why not? Let's be real. Tell me the reason why you don't believe he's a blood affiliate or a gang member.
Um he's on a different level. He's up here. Like he's with different brands, marketing. He's no. Now I do remember that one music video he made. Don't think they know about you. Say so. Now
Mm-hmm.
that video, he had the Bloods or the color red or whatever off. So he could just have been, who knows, cool with them. Who knows? But I don't think
Mm-hmm.
he with no game. No, no.
I mean, I don't believe any of these rappers. Come on, man. Chris Brown of blood. Come on, he's
Yeah.
from Virginia.
Uh.
He's dance move. He's been gyrating. He been trying to be like the next Michael Jackson reincarnated. Come on, man. He
Right.
need to stop this shit. I just don't believe it. Now, why do you think more people like to watch Blueface domestic violence and suits, but they still crucify Chris Brown to this day and bring up Rihanna? And this happened 15 years ago. He's 33 years old. They're bringing up something that happened when he was 17.
Man, you want to know why? I feel like a lot of people have that Rihanna and Chris Brown was like, whoa. Even though it has happened before in the late 1900s, but with Krishan and Blueface, that's something that's happened on a day-to-day basis in the black community. That toxic.
Right, right.
So
Why is it? Why are they getting praised for it and people are loving
because
them?
people like drama, people like that. People
But
are comfortable. People are familiar. They can relate to that. That's why.
okay, but when Chris Brown beat on Rihanna and Rihanna hit him first and threw the keys out the car, the internet was trying to shame him, and they still bring it up in interviews to this day. Uh,
Right.
why are they constantly going at him though? 'Cause
Because at the end of the day, men were always taught never hit a woman, never do this, never do that. So it's like once it got out in the public, it was like, whoa, her face is fucked up. You did some damage, you know.
the truth be told, Blueface is big because he's doing domestic violence, and this is sick. Like this shit right here, she whipping his ass, he whipping her ass, and this shit right here is sick right here, and they blowing up because of
It
it.
is, it is, it is.
Uh,
But that's America for you. America thrives off of that. They like that.
did you watch the show? Did you watch that show?
I never watched Blueface in what was it, the Baddies or something?
Yeah.
Or no, I never watched that because I'm not into stuff like that. I don't like that drama. I don't. No. I
Fact,
pass.
fact. Yeah, yeah. It's sickening watching that though. It
Yeah,
just goes to show. So it just shows to show people pick and choose what they consider like is toxic or whatever though.
that part.
Okay, I got a quote. They say guys stick to one barber but can't stick to one girl. What's your thoughts on that?
Say that one more time.
They say there's a quote I read. They say guys stick to one barber but can't stick to one girl. What's your thoughts on that?
It's crazy because I used to have that mindset. I used to think like men they can't not cheat. They gotta have multiple women but that's not true.
Hmm.
There's really men out here that knows how to stay loyal to that girl that they really love. It so in this generation, I will say yes, men cannot stick to just one girl. They'll stay loyal to that Barbara. But I feel like when you alternate your mindset, you'll gravitate towards those individual men that know how to stay loyal.
Do you think females stay loyal to their single friends and their mom instead of their man? Single friends? Because I believe single friends keep women single. Single women keep women single.
be true because as she's single, she's gonna do that whole shit. Want you to join her and her whole shit,
Yeah.
and she know you in a relationship. So come on, fuck him. You know, yeah.
What's your thoughts on this Sukiyani and Sexy Red promoting this horse spirit going on right now? They got young girls talking about their pussy pink and booty hole browns. Sukiyani saying I eat booties.
So this is
Sexy Red got a sex tape that leaked, and she's having sex with a guy with an ankle monitor on. What's your thoughts on that right there?
so my thing with Sexy Red. Listen, I listen to her from time to time because it's catchy. I know at the end of the day, Sexy Red can't influence me. Yes, my booty hole is brown. Yes, this is pink. You know what I'm saying? But I know at the end of the day, I have a mind of my own. So as much as people want to say, "Oh, she's polluting the industry. Oh, she's a bad role model," stop focusing on her and make sure you attending to your kids so they don't have her to look up to. We gotta stop as individuals trying to blame other people for how their kids is raised or no. That ain't got nothing to do. If you raise your kids right,
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna be good. Just like me. I was raised right, but I still listen to my ratchet stuff from here and there. I still do certain things, but I know how to have a mind of my own. So you can't really go off of just because somebody. Because if that's the case, Trina birthed all of these women.
Oh yeah, Trina was like the godmother.
Yeah.
And Lil Kim, well actually Lil Kim.
Okay, Little Kim, yeah.
Okay, and then we seen the video. Her pussy really not pink like everybody said. If you've seen the video, if you know, you know.
You know what? I never seen her video. I didn't even see it when it got exposed. I didn't see it at all.
What's your thoughts on her still having sex with hood guys and with ankle monitors on, and she's rich right now?
That's Sexy Red. Everybody can't be a Beyonce. Everybody is not a Lauren London.
I mean Lauren Hill.
You got different category of women. And Sexy
Lauren
Red.
Hill?
Huh?
You mean Lauren Hill?
No, not Lauren Hill. Lauren London.
Lauren London don't do music though. She just act.
I know what I'm just saying. I'm just
okay.
different genres of women. Okay. So Sexy Red is that hood. She's that hood type, and that's why her shit kind of going viral because there's a lot of hood women. They like what she like. They do what she do. Right, I can't knock her for even like Ice Spice. Everybody different.
I think Ice Spice is better at twerking her ass, shaking that ass, and rapping. Me personally, she sounds better on mute, but she's cute.
Okay.
And then like she's pregnant, Sexy Red right now.
Right, and that's
a lot of people saying
that. That's different.
Yeah, she's pregnant out there, shaking her ass, twerking, and